Hello my friends, welcome to another playful practice. This will be a strong full body flow, lengthening and strengthening our whole body and also challenging our balance. So I hope you enjoy this practice. Before we begin, I just want to give a huge thank you and a shout out to Hot Dog Yoga Studio. This is where I am practicing currently. It's in Cape Town if you haven't been, and if you get the chance, definitely pop by. Okay, without further ado, we are going to get started today in a forward fold at the front of our space. So you can take a loose bend into the knees and grab onto your opposite elbows. And then go ahead and spread into all of your toes. And then softly allow each toe to meet the mat. And then as you feel that sense of groundedness as your feet plug into the floor, allow that same quality to enter your mind space. Close the eyes and begin to sway the body softly from left to right. Allow the shoulders, the neck, and the face to be really nice and loose and relaxed, softening into presence. Beautiful, guys. You can gently let go of your elbows and interlace your hands here at the bottom. Start to circle out the wrists in one direction. Keep your knees bent. And then we change the directions of the circles. Nice and slowly release. Drop the right hand to the ground. Stretch your left fingers long. You can begin to bend into the right leg slightly as the left leg straightens out. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, switch sides, left fingers to the mat, right fingers long. Feel into the right hamstring line. The right leg is straight. If this is a bit too strong, you can keep both legs slightly bent. On the out breath, lower both hands down to the ground. And then tuck the chin to the chest, slowly begin to make your way all the way up to standing. Come into a high mountain pose. Reach the fingers long through the back body. Bend the knees here at the top. We open the chest and we cactus through the arms. Exhale, keep going, melt over your thigh bones. And then lift your chest on the in-breath halfway. Exhale, step it back into a plank position. Pull the navel to the spine and ground into the finger pads. Start to create circles here. Moving in one direction. And then change directions. Continue to push away from the floor. Finding stillness, drop the knees to the ground. Bend the elbows, supported chaturanga. We lower the body down. Inhale, cobra, peeling your heart forwards. Exhale, soften down. Again, we rise and lift. And exhale to lower. One last round, breathe in. And breathe out, melt to the floor. Take a child's pose, balasana. Drop the hips to the heels and tuck the toes under. Relax the elbows and your forehead to the ground. Let's keep the eyes closed and find softness first here. Breathe into the back of the body. Feel the back of the heart, rib cage expand. And then open the mouth and let it go. On that out breath, gently peel yourself up onto the hands and the knees. Tuck the chin to the chest, cat spine. We round and roll forwards in an up dog variation. Knees stay grounded to the earth. Drive the shoulders back, lift the heart space. And notice how it feels to open up your heart physically and energetically. You can gently peel the hips back into that same position, child's pose. Breathe in. As the air comes in, round through the spine. Same thing, we ripple down and forwards, making it a little bit faster now, finding fluidity. Inhale, exhale, take the hips back. Again, we round, ripple forwards, melt the hips down, reach through the front body. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. And we go again, inhale, melt forwards, feel into the finger pads, the knuckle pads, lift the heart. Exhale, take it all the way back, child's pose. keeping toes tucked. We spread into the fingers a lot and then glide forwards into a high plank position. Pull the navel in. Feel the energy draw up the arms. Chaturanga Dandasana slowly. Upward facing dog if you're ready, otherwise cobra. Downward facing dog, slowly melt the hips back. Okay, let's begin to walk it out, bending into one leg at a time, finding some space here through the backs of the legs, the sides of the waist, the spine, the shoulders. And then on your next in-breath, you can step your right foot through, find a low lunge. Lift your chest space, breathe in. Exhale, we'll find a long pyramid pose. Wave over the front leg and lift your left heel off the floor, engaging both legs. Rebend into the leg, find a lunge. Step your left foot through, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Make your way up, high mountain, pushing down to lengthen through the back body. Open the chest as you bend into your knees a lot. Exhale, waterfall down over your thighs in a fold. And then lift your chest, finding that rhythm halfway. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge, breathe in. Breathing out, long pyramid pose, plug into the front foot. Rebend into the left leg, inhale. Exhale, plank pose, take it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhaling fully. Downward facing dog, we roll the hips back. And then we go for one more round, same thing. Step the right foot through, breathe in. Breathing out, long pyramid pose. Wave over the shin bone. Softly ripple the heart forwards, energy moves to the chest. Exhale, left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Exhale, make your way into a fold. Rising up, high mountain. Energize the legs, the arms, the fingers. Open the chest, cactus the arms. Exhale, find a fold, melt forwards and down. And then lift your chest on the in-breath. On the out-breath, step the right foot back. Broaden through the chest, the collarbones. Finding play, long pyramid pose. Engage the legs, feel into the backs of the legs as they open up. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, straightening out the elbows, lifting the heart. Downward facing dog on the out breath. Beautiful, guys. Take a rooted breath here. Let's take a breath in through the nose. And if you're feeling for a nice big sigh through the mouth, let it go. You can stretch your right toes back, find a three-legged. Getting into our flow now, pull the right knee to the right elbow. Three-legged dog, stretching it back. Knee to left elbow, round. Three-legged dog, we radiate through the back toes. Low lunge, we take it forwards. One breath, one movement. Inhale. And exhale, long pyramid pose. Elevate the back heel. Inhale, we rise now, high crescent lunge. Lift the fingers, the arms, and then bend into the back leg as you plug into the front foot. Breathe. Begin to shift forwards onto the right leg. Flying warrior, take flight, reach back into your toes. Open the chest, breathe. One-legged mountain pose. Begin to peel your left knee into the chest. You can reach your arms to the sky. And then you can either keep this leg bent. If you want to play, you might reach right into the foot. Okay, feeling your active range of motion here. Breathe. Bend into the left leg wherever you are. Stretch the toes back, flying warrior, just as we did before. Hold, radiating through the back toes and the tip of your skull. Land your toes softly to the ground. Sink your left knee to the floor. Anjayasana, arms rise. We take a relaxed breath. Lower the hands to the floor. Plank pose, step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. We roll the hips back. Taking it to the other side, stretch your left toes back, three-legged. Knee to left elbow, hollow out through the armpits. Three-legged dog, take it back. Knee to right elbow, round, connect. Three-legged dog. Low lunge, take it forwards. Taking a breath in, peeling the heart and the hips forwards. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Inhale, rebend into the front leg. Stretch your fingers long, high crescent lunge. Now bend into the right leg. Find gravity, find your center. Flying warrior. Let's take flight. Feel the energy through the back line of the body and reach through the tip of your skull. One-legged mountain pose. Pull the right knee in. If you played with a straight leg here, let's go for it. Reach into the heel and simultaneously pull the leg back into the hip socket. We bend into the leg wherever you are. Flying warrior, take it back. Slow it down as much as you need. Reach into the back toes. And then we softly land those toes to the ground. Anjayasana, your right knee sinks to the floor, arms rise. Relax your neck and your face. Lower the hands to the floor. Plank pose, step it back. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing Adho Mukha Svanasana. We take it back. Beautiful work, guys. Now ground into the edges of your feet, into the knuckles of your hands. We continue, we do that again, and then we build a sequence from there. So stretch your right toes high, find a three-legged. Knee to right elbow round. Three-legged dog, we reach back. Knee to left elbow connect. Three-legged dog, reaching it back. Low lunge, we take it forwards. Take it forwards, peel the heart, the hips down and through. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Lift that back heel off the floor a lot. And then we rebend into the front leg. High crescent, stretch your fingers long. Feel the energy move up your spine and your arms through your fingertips. Flying warrior, we take flight onto the right leg. We stretch the fingers back, hold, and fly for a moment. One-legged mountain pose, pull the left knee into the body. Stretch the fingers long, and then you can kick into the foot. And if you're looking for an extra challenge, you might lean back a little bit, really connecting to your center here. One more breath. Nice and slowly bend into the leg. Take it back into a flying warrior. Nice focus, guys. Keep breathing, keep smiling. Softly land those toes to the ground. We sink the left knee to the floor. Anjayasana, arms rise. Relax and breathe, find space. We take a twist to the right side. Right fingers back, left fingers forwards. And then we twist to the other side, stretching left arm back and right arm forwards. Legs stay as they are here. Twist for last time to your right. Right fingers behind you. Now pull the navel into the spine. Firm into your bum as well. And slowly begin to tip back. This is optional. You can drop the right hand to the left heel. And then stretch your left fingers to the back. Finding a bit of a lateral opening here. One more breath. Okay, nice and slowly. Let's make our way back up. Stay in your twist. Okay, and then listen carefully. You're going to begin to shift onto the right foot and find a twisted moon. So you're taking flight on the right leg. Your left fingers can be on the floor or hovering. Have your right arm stretched high. Energize the back leg. We hold for one more breath. Nice and slowly drop the left toes to the ground. Sink your left knee to the floor. Come into half splits. Your right leg straightens out. Pull the heel forwards a bit and find a fold. Open up the hamstring line. Let the breath slow down. Beautiful, guys. Rock the body forwards, plug into the right foot. Find an easy twist, stretch the right fingers long, and then plug into your left hand. We flip our dog, right foot pulls over to the side, and lift the hips in the heart space. Take a moment to expand into yourself, into the front line of your body. Slowly lower the hips down. Right hand meets the floor. Squeeze the right knee into the chest space. Breathe in. Exhale, soften your right knee to the floor, supported side plank pose. Stretch your left fingers up and over your ear. We inhale. On the out breath, make your way up into gate pose. So stretch your right fingers to the back of your space. And then land that hand down to the floor. Once again, rise and reach through the arm. Exhale like a wave, we open and lean back. On your next in-breath, land the right fingers down to the floor. Feel into the back foot and lift your right knee off the earth. Okay, I'm gonna give you two options. You can either kick the leg all the way through into a fallen star situation. If you wanna play, you might grab onto the edge of the right foot and kick the leg straight through. You can also keep this leg hovering here for an extra challenge. So wherever you are, just find a moment of playfulness. And if you're really struggling with this, see if you can begin to bend into the back leg, and that might allow a little bit more space through the right hamstring line. Try to peel this left arm up and over if you are in your bind. We take one more breath. Okay, guys, nice and slowly, good work. Plug the left hand into the ground and stretch your right toes back. We meet in a three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, land both feet to the ground, downward facing dog. Two connected rounds of breath here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Continuing to find a steadiness in your breath, in your energy. All right, when you're ready, stretch your left toes back, find your three-legged, inviting that playfulness from within, knee to left elbow. Three-legged dog, we take it back again. Knee to right elbow, round in. Three-legged dog. Low lunge, we land forwards, taking an inhale. You know where we're going now. Exhale, long pyramid pose. Rebend into the left leg. High crescent lunge. Let's rise and reach. Breathe. Slowly begin to shift onto the left foot. Take flight and take however many breaths you need to get here. Flying warrior. Push firmly into the left foot. One-legged mountain pose. Pull the right knee right in. Stretch your fingers long. Try to allow the rest of your spine and your arms to grow tall. And then you might reach into the foot, maybe lean back a little bit if you did so on the first side. Really challenging your core strength, your balance. Okay, nice. I'm shaking too. If you're shaking and wobbling everywhere, that's fine. Take it back, flying warrior, reaching the toes back. Keep breathing through your nose. Keep finding that play. You're gonna slowly drop the toes to the ground. Sink your right knee to the floor and reach your arms tall. Anjayasana, take a breath in. As you breathe out, find a twist. Left arm stretches back, right arm stretches forwards. And then we twist to the other side. Plug into the front foot for support here. And then twist for a last time to your left side, left fingers back. Pull the navel in, find that core integration. And then you can slowly tip back, dropping your left hand to the right heel, reaching your right fingers long. Okay, firm your bum to find that support through the lower spine. Nice and mindfully, we make our way back up into our twist. We hold and breathe, and then feel into the front foot. We're gonna shift forward, let's go for it. Twisted moon, we lift the back leg. Okay, nice and slowly drop those right toes to the floor. Your right knee sinks to the mat, half splits pose. Straighten the front leg and flex into the front foot. Make your way down into a fold. Finding space and finding breath. We begin to shift forwards onto the left leg. Plug the right hand into the ground and come into your easy twist. Stretch into your top arm, find some space across the thoracic spine, and then let's go for it. Flip your dog. Expand, lift the hips, lift the heart. Plug into your feet firmly here. And then when you're ready to lower the hips first, left hand meets the ground, squeeze your left knee into your chest, and then we drop that left knee to the ground, supported side plank pose. As you push into the edge of your back foot, feel the energy move all the way up the side body and extend out through the right fingertips. Rise into gate pose, left fingers reach for the back of your space. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left hand down to the ground. And we go one more time. Breathe in, lean over to the back. And on your exhale, land the left palm down to the earth. Push firmly into the right foot now and slowly begin to lift your left knee off of the floor. All right, so you're welcome to find your fallen star shape here. You're also welcome to keep the foot hovering or maybe catching a bind. If you are coming into your bind, your right hand meets the edge of your left foot. Maybe you fully extend the leg, maybe not. Play with bending into the back leg and see what happens there. Okay, nice and slowly, we're gonna land both hands to the ground, stretch your left toes back, three-legged dog. Nice work, guys. Downward facing dog, both feet drop down. Take a nice slow inhale, and a nice big exhale. On that out breath, slowly and consciously, begin to walk your toes to the top of your space. Your feet meet your hands at the top of your mat in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Relax the head, and then breathe in softly, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Keeping the chin tucked to the chest, slowly begin to peel yourself all the way up to standing. High mountain pose. On the in-breath, we grow tall. This time, exhale, bring the hands right into the heart space. Closing the eyes, relax the shoulders down and back. Slowly blink your eyes open. And then place your hands on your hip points. Begin to lift your heels high off the floor. And then hold here for a moment. Pull up through the kneecaps, engaging your quadricep muscles a lot. And then slowly, we'll make our way down into a toe stand. So take it slow and controlled. If you can, keep the shoulders in line with the hips, do so. Slow it down as much as you need. Don't worry if you wobble and fall. And then drop your hands on your thighs. Feel into that openness through the fascia here, the backs of the feet, awakening all of that tissue. Beautiful, guys. Okay, you're gonna drop your hands to the floor. We're gonna come into crow. Lift the hips up, ground into the finger pads. You're gonna use your fingers as brakes here. So if you have crow in your practice, let's bring the knees towards the triceps. Lift one foot off the floor at a time. And then remember to find a sort of compact little shape. So squeeze your inner thighs together, push away from the ground, lift the heart, and hold for a couple moments if you can. Okay, And then when you're ready to come out of it, we're going to meet in a malasana squat. Wherever you are, let's pull the hands together at the heart space. Draw the elbows to the inner thighs. We take a breath in. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. And then nice and slowly, let's take the hands behind us. You can lower your bum to find a seated position. And then glue your feet to the floor as you stretch your arms long. Tucking the chin to the chest, slowly begin to peel your way all the way down to the earth. Slow and controlled. Soften head and shoulders to the ground. And then cross your right leg over your left leg. And then gently take your knees over to the left side. If you have any tenderness in the lower back, you can just keep your thighs stacked like that to decrease the intensity of the stretch. Let's melt the right shoulder to the floor. And then close down your eyes. Begin to breathe through your nose. On your next in-breath, you can gently change the cross of your legs as you bring your legs back to center. Crossing left leg over right leg, and then taking the leg package over to the other side. Melt your left arm down. Have your left hand facing the sky. And then find softness on a muscular level, on a mental level. Nice and slowly, let's bring the legs back into center, uncross the legs. Pull yourself into a nice cozy little ball here. Wrap your hands around your shins or your feet. Give yourself a nice full body squeeze. We breathe in, exhale, let it all go. Find Savasana. Palms face the sky, allow the tops of the hands to ground into the floor. Soften the shoulders, the neck, and feel your whole spine really give into the earth beneath you. Bring your awareness to the space in between the eyebrows. And then to your lips, your cheeks, the nape of your neck, your chest space. And then feel the breath and the aliveness that lives there. And keep breathing softness into your heart. Allowing yourself to be open and receptive. You can very slowly in your own time start to wiggle the toes and the fingers. And gently come back into the body with a few stretches. You might circle the wrists out, the ankles out. And then come into a nice full body stretch. And then roll gently over to one side in a fetal position, bending into your knees. Wrap yourself into a nice little cozy ball once again. Let's gather our energy inwards towards ourselves. And take a nice breath in. Let it go. And then when you feel ready for it, let's make our way up into a seated position. Find a cross-legged seat, place one foot in front of the other and sit up nice and tall. You can place your left hand to your heart space and your right hand to your belly. And just drop into your heart for a moment before we close. Guiding the breath and the energy into the heart. We take a breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that strong practice. It was definitely fiery. I'm sweating myself, so just be easy on yourself. And yeah, I hope you had fun. Please let me know how you went in the comments below. I always love to hear your feedback. And yeah, remember to subscribe and give me a nice big thumbs up if you did enjoy this practice. I will see you soon on the mat.